Why are you still struggling to lose weight? You've tried every diet, cut out carbs, maybe even done some intense workouts. But here's the truth. It all comes down to one simple thing: a caloric deficit. Today, we're breaking down the only thing that actually matters in weight loss. And spoiler alert, it's not another trend. Stay tuned because we're about to make things clear. A caloric deficit means you're burning more calories than you consume. When your body needs more energy than what you're giving it through food, it starts using stored fat for fuel. This is how fat loss happens, by creating a simple energy shortage or deficit. To understand a caloric deficit, you need to know about caloric maintenance. This is the balance point where the calories you consume are equal to the calories your body burns in a day. If you eat exactly this amount, you'll maintain your weight. Exceed it, and you'll likely gain weight. Fall short of it, and weight loss begins. There are two main ways to create a caloric deficit: by eating less or by burning more calories through activity. These two strategies are the key to weight loss and are surprisingly flexible. Our bodies are designed to maintain energy balance. When we don't eat enough to meet our needs, the body begins tapping into stored fat for energy. This process is why reducing calorie intake or increasing activity to burn calories leads to fat loss. Let's talk about a common misunderstanding: the belief that specific diets, whether it's keto, paleo, vegan, or intermittent fasting, are the only ways to lose weight. The truth is, all effective diets operate on the same core principle. They create a caloric deficit. The names, restrictions, and food choices might differ, but they ultimately work because they help you consume fewer calories than you burn. Take keto, for instance. By focusing on fats and cutting out most carbs, the diet often leads to lower overall calorie intake. This isn't because carbs are inherently fattening, but because eliminating a whole food group often reduces your total caloric intake. Similarly, intermittent fasting may restrict when you eat, which can naturally lead to fewer calories consumed throughout the day, helping you stay in a deficit. This doesn't mean every diet is equally sustainable or healthy for everyone. It's about finding a balanced approach that helps you reach your goals without feeling deprived. Diets that eliminate entire food groups or are too restrictive often lead to burnout, which is why many people struggle with sticking to them long term. The key is understanding that no specific diet is a magic bullet. What matters most is finding a sustainable way to stay in a caloric deficit over time, whether that's through portion control, eating nutrient-dense foods, or choosing a specific eating window. It's the deficit, not the diet, that drives weight loss. To lose weight effectively, it's essential to understand caloric maintenance and how to create a caloric deficit. Caloric maintenance is the number of calories your body needs each day to maintain your current weight, balancing the energy you consume with the energy you burn. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine a person who weighs 100 pounds. For them, caloric maintenance might be around 1,500 calories a day, meaning if they eat exactly 1,500 calories, they're at maintenance and their weight stays the same. To lose weight, they'll need a caloric deficit, which means consuming fewer calories than the body needs, forcing it to use stored fat for energy. There are two main ways to create this deficit. Option 1, eating less. If this person eats 1,300 calories instead of 1,500, they're consuming 200 calories less than their body needs each day. This small reduction will lead to a gradual weight loss over time, since the body will start using stored fat to make up for the energy shortfall. Option 2, burning more through activity. But what if they still want to eat 1,500 calories? They can achieve the same deficit by burning extra calories through physical activity. For instance, if they do a 30-minute brisk walk or a workout, they might burn around 200 calories. This additional activity creates a 200-calorie deficit without changing their diet. In both cases, they're burning more energy than they're consuming, either by eating less or by moving more. This is the essence of a caloric deficit, and both approaches can lead to weight loss when done consistently. The best part? You can even combine these methods to create a sustainable deficit that works for your lifestyle. So if it's so simple, why is it hard? Hidden calories are one big reason. Common snacks and drinks like sugary coffee. Often we underestimate the impact of small snacks or drinks that add up over the day. Even if you're eating clean or choosing healthier meals, Hidden calories can sneak in through seemingly minor choices and sabotage your progress. Let's look at an example. Imagine you've been eating balanced, nutrient-dense meals, carefully tracking your calories, and aiming to stay at a 1,500 calorie target for the day. You feel confident that you're on track. But then let's say you grab a medium latte in the morning. That's around 200 calories. Later, you reach for a handful of chips, which might be another 150 calories. At lunch, you add 1 tablespoon of dressing to your salad, which could be an additional 80 calories. By the end of the day, these seemingly small choices have added 430 extra calories to your intake, putting you at 1,930 calories instead of 1,500, effectively taking you out of your deficit. Hidden calories can often be found in condiments, sauces, dressings, drinks, and snacks. Even healthy foods like nuts or avocados can add up quickly if you're not careful with portions. This is why being mindful of these small additions can make or break your caloric balance. Creating a caloric deficit doesn't have to mean extreme diets or hours at the gym. The best approach is often the simplest, small, sustainable changes that fit seamlessly into your everyday life. Start with manageable steps, like slightly reducing portion sizes or swapping out a sugary drink for water. If you're aiming for a deficit by moving more, try adding just 15-20 minutes of activity to your day. A brisk walk, a few sets of stairs, or even a dance break. Think of it this way. Weight loss is like building a habit. Big, drastic changes often lead to burnout, but gradual, consistent tweaks give your body time to adjust and make it easier to stick with over the long term. Plus, these small shifts tend to feel less restrictive and are easier to sustain. Let's say you typically have a 2,000 calorie meal plan each day. Try reducing it by just 100 to 200 calories by making smarter choices, like opting for grilled instead of fried, or choosing a piece of fruit instead of a sugary dessert. At the same time, introduce short bursts of physical activity throughout your day. These can add up to 150 to 200 extra calories burned without a strict workout regimen. The beauty of creating a caloric deficit is that you can tailor it to fit your lifestyle. You don't have to overhaul your life all at once. By balancing eating a little less with moving a little more, you're setting yourself up for lasting success, and you're much less likely to feel deprived or overworked. Whether you enjoy a morning walk, prefer smaller meals throughout the day, or like to work in a weekend hike, finding what fits your schedule and preferences is key. Remember, a caloric deficit isn't just about restriction, it's about balance. And remember, this is your journey. Take it at your own pace, make adjustments that work for you, and know that each step you take toward balancing energy in and energy out is a step closer to your goal. Here is a challenge for the next 90 days. Set a target goal and aim for a caloric deficit of 200 to 300 calories per day. Comment on this video how much weight you want to lose. And at the end of the challenge, come back to this video and reply to your comment with your results. If this video helped clarify how weight loss works, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on achieving a healthier life. Remember, knowledge is power, and now you're equipped to make your goals flower. We'll catch you in the next one.